Happiness is not a destination, but a journey built from daily habits. Although life sometimes brings unexpected things, and sometimes you feel that your unhappiness comes from external causes, a person, an event, or a failure, the truth is, we are the ones who determine our emotions. As philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have the power to overcome any situation, because that power lies in how you respond to it." Happiness or unhappiness is a product of your own thoughts and actions. Imagine, positive habits are the bricks that build the house of a balanced and fulfilling life. Meanwhile, toxic habits are like termites. They erode your spirit, your physical health, and your quality of life every day. Changing a toxic habit is not easy, especially when it is deeply ingrained in your lifestyle. But just like a small stream of water can wear away a rock, small daily efforts will bring about big changes. Imagine a day not far away when your life is filled with positive energy. One morning you wake up, look around, and see everything is light and peaceful. That is the worthy reward for perseverance. Are you ready to change your life to be happy? Start with the small actions that this video will reveal right after. And if you find this content useful, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. 1. Nurture personal growth. Happiness does not come from external factors, but from our own inner strength and maturity. A person who never asks himself, "How can I become better? How can I improve myself?" will find it difficult to reach true happiness. On the contrary, the happiest people in life are always those who constantly develop themselves, even through the smallest efforts. They understand that happiness is not a fixed state, but a journey of constant improvement and self-improvement. As the philosopher Epictetus taught, no one is born perfect, but we all have the potential to become better. Happiness does not depend on age. You can start at any time, at any stage of life. If you are not happy at 20, it does not mean that you will always be unhappy. Whether you are 30, 40, 50, or even 70, you can still rebuild your life by consistently improving yourself every day. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Live each day as if it were a new life, for the change begins today." It is the intention to grow, not age, that is the most important factor in bringing happiness. We are not born to accept mediocrity, but to hone ourselves into the best version of ourselves. This is not only a responsibility, but also the greatest opportunity life has to offer. When you take the time to cultivate your knowledge, skills, attitudes, and character, you will find yourself becoming stronger, more confident, and happier. When you constantly develop yourself, you become the best version of yourself, thereby attracting positivity and creating a happy, fulfilling life. This is a process of improvement in many aspects, including knowledge, skills, attitudes, and personality. You can improve step by step through self-study, physical training, paying attention to mental health, or building healthy relationships. Good habits, when repeated many times, will help you improve the quality of life in a more positive direction. For example, if you learn how to manage your time, it will help you work more effectively, reduce stress, and enjoy life more fully. Or habits such as reading a page of a book every night, drinking enough water, or spending 5 minutes planning for tomorrow can make significant improvements in your life. Stoic philosophy teaches us that happiness is not something we seek outside, but the result of internal growth. When you constantly develop, you not only improve the quality of life, but also attract positive things. Remember, happiness is a process, and it starts with the small changes you make today. Take one step, then another, and before you know it, your life will be richer and more meaningful. 2. Laugh more. A simple but powerful secret to happiness. Do you ever feel like your life is like a tense movie where you play the lead role with a serious face? Funny, right? But this is the reality that many of us live in. Too serious, too stressed, and forgetting something simple but precious: laughter. The Stoic philosophy reminds us that not everything in life is worth worrying about. Epictetus once said, "Never let things beyond your control rob you of your peace of mind." And a great way to keep that peace is to laugh more. Laughter is not only an expression of joy, but also a powerful healing agent. When you laugh, your body releases happy hormones like endorphins and serotonin, which improve your mood, reduce pain, and create a feeling of relaxation. Not only that, laughter also helps reduce cortisol and adrenaline levels, stress hormones that keep your body in a state of red alert. Like a magical reset button, laughter helps the nervous system to be more stable, reduces stress, and even improves sleep. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Keep your mind at peace, because nothing outside can hurt you unless you allow it." Laughter is a tool to help you maintain that peace. When you face stressful situations, try laughing, not to make light of the problem, but to remind yourself that everything will pass. To laugh in your daily life, you should change your perspective. When facing difficulties, ask yourself, is this worth losing my joy? If not, smile and move on. Find joy in the little things like watching a comedy, chatting with a friend, or simply laughing at the adorable behavior of a child or pet. Relax and let go. Remember that life doesn't always have to be serious. Sometimes laughing at mistakes or challenges is the best way to overcome them. When you laugh, you not only bring joy to yourself, but also spread positive energy to everyone around you. Laughter is a precious gift, easy to share, and free. It not only lightens the burden in your heart, but also makes life more pleasant. Remember, laughter is not something that is only for perfect moments. It is the key to creating perfect moments in the chaos of life. So have you laughed today? If not, start now, because your happiness is waiting. 3. Spend time in nature. The journey to find balance. Nature is a companion that humans seem to have forgotten in our busy modern lives. We spend most of our time sitting in front of screens, within four walls, stuck in the cycle of work and responsibilities. But have you ever noticed that just stepping outside, breathing in fresh air, and letting the sunlight shine on your skin, your soul feels cleansed and your mood becomes lighter? Philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Look up at the sky and realize that the universe is bigger than all your problems." Nature is not only a place we go to relax, but also a place to remind us of our smallness before the wonder of the universe. Numerous studies have shown that spending time in nature can reduce stress. According to environmental health perspectives, just 20 minutes of exposure to natural spaces can significantly reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, improve mood. Sunlight and greenery not only increase serotonin, the happy hormone, but also help reduce anxiety and depression, increase creativity. A walk in the park can help you solve problems more creatively than sitting at a desk. And surprisingly, people who live near parks or forests tend to have better health and higher levels of happiness than those who live in crowded urban areas. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to live in harmony with nature, both literally and figuratively. Epictetus once said, "Live in harmony with nature, for all things in nature proceed according to reason." Nature teaches us lessons in acceptance and letting go. The wind blows, the river flows, and the fallen leaves never complain. When you feel caught up in negative thoughts or worries, take a moment to step outside. Let nature remind you that life is simpler than you think, and every moment counts. How to reconnect with nature in a busy life. You don't have to hike or camp. You can just take a walk around the neighborhood. Sit on a park bench. If you can't get outside often, decorate your living space with plants or fresh flowers. One study found that just being in a room with plants can reduce stress and increase happiness. As you walk, pay attention to the sound of the wind, the birds chirping, or the feel of the sun on your skin. These small moments help you be fully present and balanced. Remember, nature is not only a refuge for the soul, but also a source of inspiration and strength for the body. Just a little time each day, 10 minutes under a tree, a 20-minute walk, or a weekend afternoon in the park, will make a huge difference. Ask yourself, when was the last time I really felt nature? If it's been a while, start today. Every step outside is a step closer to peace and happiness. Make nature a part of your life journey, simple but meaningful. 4. Spend time alone. Connect with your inner world. Modern life forces us to constantly exchange energy with those around us. At work, with family, with friends, and even with strangers. But have you ever asked yourself, do I spend enough time listening to myself? The Stoic philosophy encourages us to spend time looking within, because as Seneca once said, "Seek peace in your own mind, for it is the only place you have control over." Moments of solitude are not to escape the world, but to care for your inner world, to heal and restore your energy to continue your daily life. Why is alone time important? When you spend time with yourself, you have the opportunity to recharge. You don't always have to be there for others. Quiet moments are an opportunity for you to recharge your mental batteries. Understand your emotions. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps you understand yourself better. Identify what makes you happy, sad, or stressed. Balance your mind. Activities like meditation or doing something you love not only calm your mind but also help you maintain a balance in your life. To make the most of your alone time, write down your feelings. Spend 10 minutes a day writing in a journal. It doesn't have to be long or elaborate, just write down what you feel. This is like freeing your mind from confusing thoughts and seeing the problem more clearly. For example, today I felt anxious about work, but after thinking about it, I realized that it wasn't worth losing sleep over. Take at least 5 minutes to sit still, focus on your breathing, and let go of unnecessary thoughts. Meditation not only relieves stress, but also helps you connect with the present. Do something you love. Read a book, listen to music, paint, or do anything that brings you joy. This is not only a way to relax, but also a way to rediscover your own interests and passions. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Ask yourself every morning, what can I do to make my life better today?" A moment of solitude is the time for you to do that, to reflect, evaluate, and move towards a better version of yourself. In a world that constantly demands you to connect, spending time alone is not selfish, but an act of self-love. It is how you nurture your energy to contribute to the people and things you love. Alone time is not a void, but a space for you to return to yourself. When you understand and care for yourself, you not only find balance, but also spread positive energy to those around you. Try spending some time alone today. You'll be surprised at what you discover. 5. Look at problems in a positive way. Turn challenges into opportunities. In life, no one can avoid difficulties or failures. But what makes the difference between successful people and failures is not the number of times they stumble, but how they look at and deal with those problems. Looking at problems in a positive way is not only an attitude, but also a skill that helps you overcome adversity and maintain a strong mental state. Many studies have shown that people with a positive attitude often cope better with stress. They do not see failure as the end, but as a stepping stone to learning and growing. For example, when a project does not achieve the expected results, optimists will ask themselves, "What have I learned from this?" They do not beat themselves up or blame others, but focus on improving to do better next time. Instead of thinking that they are not good enough, they see it as an opportunity to practice their skills and become more excellent. This growth mindset not only helps them improve themselves, but also builds a solid foundation for long-term success. When you practice looking at things in a positive light, it not only benefits your mind, but also affects the people around you. Attract positive energy. When you stay optimistic, you will naturally attract people who are on the same energy frequency. People who are optimistic, motivated, and always ready to support you. Build meaningful relationships. A positive attitude helps you maintain lasting relationships, because people always feel comfortable around someone who radiates optimism. Epictetus once said, "Choose to see every difficulty as an opportunity to practice virtue." This does not mean you have to deny negative emotions, but rather learn to control them and find light in the darkness. Learn to ask questions. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, "Oh, what can I learn from this? Oh, is there something good that can come out of this?" Remember, you can't control your circumstances, but you can always control how you respond. And it's this change in thinking that will help you not only overcome adversity, but also build a life of meaning and happiness. Try looking at things differently today. You'll be surprised at the positive changes it brings. 6. Learn to deal with anxiety and anger. The key to living peacefully and successfully. Anxiety and anger are common human emotions, but if they take control, they can have serious consequences for both mental and physical health. Headaches, insomnia, high blood pressure, or neurological and cardiovascular diseases are problems that can arise from not being able to control negative emotions. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes that emotions are not enemies, but part of being human. What matters is how we react to those emotions. Why is controlling emotions important? Protect your health. Prolonged negative emotions weaken the body, increase the risk of disease, and affect the quality of life. See problems more clearly. When your mind is clouded by anger or anxiety, it will be difficult for you to make logical decisions. Learning to control your emotions helps you make smarter and more informed choices. Progress in work and life. A person who knows how to control his emotions will easily build relationships, handle situations effectively, and achieve great achievements. To control anger, the first step is to identify it. Some signs you can pay attention to: increased heart rate, feeling of muscle tension, especially in the face, neck, and shoulders, desire to explode or react immediately. Tell yourself anger is a natural emotion, but I have the right to choose how to react. Philosopher Marcus Aurelius once advised, the best way to get back at someone is not to be like them. Learn to calm yourself down before reacting to others. To control anxiety and anger, you can apply a simple method by taking deep, slow breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold your breath for a few seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this at least 5 times to calm your nervous system. Then you need to redirect your thoughts. Pause and ask yourself, is this really worth worrying about or getting angry about? Focus on the positive or simply find a quiet corner to calm down. When you practice positive thoughts regularly, they will gradually become a part of your life. For example, instead of getting angry when faced with a situation that does not go as planned, tell yourself, this is an opportunity for me to practice patience and self-control. The Stoic philosophy teaches that negative emotions are not enemies, but a natural part of life. The important thing is not to avoid them, but to learn to transform them into opportunities for growth. Start with small steps today. Take deep breaths, relax your body, and face your emotions calmly. When you master your emotions, you will not only live more peacefully, but also open new doors to success and happiness. 7. Stop complaining. The journey to true happiness. Have you ever realized that complaining often takes up most of our time and energy? From small things like the weather, traffic, to bigger problems at work or in our personal lives, complaining has sometimes become a hard habit to break. But the truth is, it is those complaints that are silently draining your energy and preventing you from reaching happiness. Stoic philosophy encourages us to look at things with calmness and acceptance. Epictetus once said, do not try to control things that are beyond your control, but control how you react to them. Complaining only makes you lose your peace, while acceptance and action are the ways to help you improve your life. So why is complaining dangerous? When you complain, it will make you lose mental energy and feel more negative. When you focus on complaining, you often forget to find solutions. This traps you in a vicious cycle of frustration and helplessness. Not only does complaining affect your mood, it also spreads negativity to those around you, weakening your relationships. How to stop complaining? Start by paying attention to when you complain. When you find yourself falling into this habit, ask yourself, does this really matter? Will complaining help me improve my situation? Instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solution. For example, instead of complaining about traffic, think, this is an opportunity for me to listen to an interesting podcast. Every day, take time to write down or think about 3 things you are grateful for. By focusing on the positive, you will gradually reduce your need to complain. If you really feel the need to complain, complain consciously, not just to express dissatisfaction, but also to come up with a solution or improve the situation. When you stop complaining, you will find that life becomes easier. Gratitude will become second nature, and you will find happiness in the simplest things. Remember, stopping complaining is not about ignoring the problems in your life, but about learning to see them in a more positive light. When you shift your energy from complaining to action, you will not only change your life, but also spread positive energy to those around you. 8. Practice gratitude, the key to changing your life. Gratitude is a quiet but powerful force that can change the way we see the world and ourselves. However, in a fast-paced and stressful life, we are easily led by society into negative emotions, such as doubt, complaint, hatred, or anxiety. Some studies have shown that people who regularly express gratitude tend to be happier, less stressed, and have better immune systems than the rest. If you regularly express your sincerity and gratitude for life, you will strengthen your social connections, improve your mood, and reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation when you eliminate the thought that everything is unfair to you. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that happiness does not come from what you lack, but from how you appreciate what you have. Gratitude not only helps you reduce negative emotions, but it is also the foundation for building a meaningful and fulfilling life. When you focus on the positive things in life, gratitude replaces negative emotions like lack and complaining. It helps you realize the value of what you have, instead of always chasing after things that don't belong to you. Many studies have shown that gratitude can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. When you are grateful, your brain releases hormones like serotonin and dopamine, natural, happy chemicals. Gratitude not only improves the way you see yourself, but also deepens relationships. When you express gratitude to others, you build trust and meaningful connections. To practice gratitude, you can write a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small. For example, it's a beautiful sunny day, or I'm grateful for a delicious meal. This helps you focus on the positive aspects of your life. Send a sincere thank you to a friend, coworker, or family member. Simple but heartfelt words can brighten both of your days. Take time to be present, taking pleasure in simple things like a hot cup of tea, the sound of birds chirping, or a peaceful moment in your day. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think about the precious gift of being alive, to breathe, to think, to love." Gratitude is not just an emotion, but a skill that needs to be practiced and cultivated. At first, practicing gratitude may feel awkward or difficult, especially if you are used to negative thoughts. But like any habit, when practiced regularly, it becomes natural and gradually changes the way you live and perceive the world. Remember, gratitude is not just a reaction, it is a choice. When you choose to be grateful instead of complaining, you not only change your emotions, but you open up a world of hope and meaning. Start today, cultivate gratitude, and you will see your life change every day. 9. Kindness, the power to change the world and yourself. In a fast-paced society where everyone is caught up in work pressure, stress, and personal worries, kindness can be seen as a luxury or an outdated thing. But the truth is, kindness not only improves the lives of others, but also brings peace and happiness to yourself. Marcus Aurelius, in his Stoic philosophy, emphasized, kindness is invincible, but only when it is sincere, without falsehood or disguise. For the Stoics, kindness is not just an action, but a way of life, where you choose to be a positive force in the world. So why is kindness important? A small act of kindness can create a domino effect, encouraging others to continue spreading positivity. A smile, a word of encouragement, or a small helping hand can change someone's day for the better. Research shows that when you perform acts of kindness, your body releases hormones like oxytocin, which reduce stress, increase feelings of connection, and promote happiness. When you help others, you not only improve their world, but you also feel a deeper sense of meaning in your own life. The Stoics believe that how we respond to the negative behavior of others is what truly shows our values. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Repay rudeness with kindness, for it will not only preserve your peace, but will also teach others to behave better." When you encounter unpleasantness, ask yourself, can I change this situation through kindness? How can my actions make it better instead of worse? Remember, kindness is not a weakness, but a sign of inner strength. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, helps make the world a better place. Start with an act of kindness today, a smile, a thank you, or a small favor, and you will see the power of kindness spread from your heart into the lives of everyone around you. 10. Learn to forgive, the key to freeing your soul and finding happiness. When you've been hurt by injustice or wrongdoing by others, it's natural to feel resentful, sad, or even angry. But holding on to these negative emotions is like carrying a heavy backpack on your shoulders. Not only does it drain your energy, but it also makes it difficult to feel true joy and happiness. As philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you're angry, you're giving control of your mind to someone else." Forgiveness isn't a gift to the person who hurt you. It's a gift to yourself. Feelings of resentment and hatred are like a dose of poison that you take, hoping that someone else will be affected. Forgiveness helps you let go of these heavy emotions, allowing your mind to become lighter and more peaceful. According to the Mayo Clinic, holding on to resentment narrows your ability to experience positive emotions. When you forgive, you free up space in your heart to receive joy, love, and happiness. Forgiveness not only makes you feel lighter mentally, but also reduces stress, improves sleep, and boosts heart health. Forgiveness does not mean ignoring or justifying the wrongdoings of others. It means choosing to let go of anger and hurt to protect your own peace of mind. Forgiveness is an act of courage, not weakness. To develop the habit of forgiveness, change your perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Is this resentment really worth losing my peace? Remember, the Stoics believed, we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond. Sometimes hurtful actions are not intentional, but rather a result of ignorance or circumstance. Try to see things from the other person's perspective. This will not only help you empathize, but it will also make it easier to let go. If you find it difficult to forgive, write down everything you feel about the hurt. Then write a letter, not necessarily sent, to the person who hurt you, expressing what you want to say and ending with forgiveness. Forgiveness is a way to take back that freedom. It's not about accepting injustice. It's about letting go of the burden of your spirit so you can live a more fulfilling life. Forgiveness may not come immediately, and that's okay. What matters is that you begin to acknowledge and let go. Remember, forgiveness is not something you do for someone else. It's a gift you give to yourself. 11th, turn off your phone sometimes. Reconnect with real life. Have you ever noticed how much time you spend glued to your phone? Maybe you check your email, scroll through social media, or play a game to pass the time. But before you know it, hours have passed and you're barely paying attention to the world around you. In the modern world, mobile phones have become an integral part of our lives. However, the constant stream of notifications, messages, and distractions can rob us of the most precious thing, our presence in the present. The Stoics understood the importance of being fully present in the moment. Seneca once said, "He who is everywhere is really nowhere." This means that when our attention is divided, we're not really experiencing anything fully. Our phones provide us with comfort, entertainment, and even social validation. However, being constantly connected can lead to stress, anxiety, and feelings of being overwhelmed. Research has shown that excessive phone use is associated with higher levels of anxiety, depression, and disturbed sleep. When you turn off your phone, you give your mind a break from the constant flow of information, which helps reduce stress and fatigue. You have more time to spend with family and friends without interruptions, which helps you build deeper relationships. When you are not distracted by notifications, you can focus more on your work and current activities. Start by setting aside phone-free time. For example, during meals. Turn off your phone to enjoy your meal and chat with your loved ones. Before bed. Put your phone away from your bed to improve your sleep quality. Instead of using your phone, focus on other activities such as immersing yourself in a favorite book to expand your knowledge and relax. Or enjoy the fresh air and connect with nature to help you feel peaceful and refreshed. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Your attention is your life." When we let ourselves get caught up in the virtual world, we miss out on the precious moments of real life. The Stoics encouraged us to live with awareness and focus, enjoying each moment in the present. Turning off your phone every now and then not only reduces stress, but also opens up opportunities to connect more deeply with yourself and those around you. Try taking some time each day to disconnect, and you'll find life becomes more meaningful. 12. Spend time with family and friends. Nurture relationships, build happiness. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to get caught up in work, personal responsibilities, and long-term goals, and forget about one of the most important factors for a fulfilling life: close relationships. The Stoics always emphasize that humans are social creatures, born to bond and grow together. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "People are born for each other's benefit, so help them or bear with them." Close relationships are not only a source of spiritual encouragement, but also the foundation for us to overcome difficulties and find meaning in life. According to a study spanning more than 80 years by Harvard University, close relationships are the most important factor in maintaining long-term happiness. People with close friends and family often feel more love and satisfaction with life. People with strong relationships are less stressed, live longer, and have a lower risk of chronic disease. A warm conversation or a get-together with a loved one can reduce stress hormones and boost the immune system. When faced with challenges or setbacks, support from family and friends makes it easier to overcome difficulties. How to nurture relationships? Be proactive in reaching out, call, text, or schedule regular meetings with family and friends. When you are with loved ones, put your phone away and give them your full attention. Listen sincerely and engage in the conversation rather than just responding. Don't forget to say thank you or express affection to the important people in your life. A sincere compliment or a small act of kindness can deepen the relationship. The Stoics taught that building and maintaining relationships is not only a responsibility, but also an opportunity to learn and grow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Never underestimate the value of those around you. Each has something to teach you." When you spend time with your family and friends, you not only help them feel loved, but you also enrich your own life. Happiness comes not only from personal success, but also from meaningful moments shared with those you love. Spend time with your family and friends. They are the ones who accompany you on your journey and make your life worthwhile. 13. Take a break and travel. Invest in balance and creativity. In our busy lives, we often get caught up in the cycle of constant work, forgetting the importance of rest and rejuvenation. But as the saying goes, all work and no play makes life boring. The Stoics, though known for their resilience, always understood that balance is the key to a good life. Seneca once emphasized, "True happiness is enjoying the present without worrying about the future." Relaxation reduces stress, improves mood, and increases concentration. A relaxing evening or a trip can refresh the mind, making you feel more excited. A short break during the day or a weekend getaway not only helps you recharge, but also improves your work performance. Traveling, even if it is just a trip close to home, helps you change the atmosphere, broaden your horizons, and reduce daily stress. The Stoics emphasize that life is not just about working and enduring hardships, but also about enjoying simple moments and nurturing the soul. Take time to rest and travel, not just to take a break from work, but to recharge and reconnect with what really matters. A happy life is not something too far away, but the result of small habits that you practice every day. Remember, just starting with a small change, smiling more, spending time with family, or simply turning off your phone to live fully in the present, you are already getting closer to a meaningful and fulfilling life. If you find these shares useful and want to build a better life together, click subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos. Let's spread positive energy and turn ordinary days into extraordinary ones. Thank you for joining us and see you in the next video.